So as you can see, it's just gone 9:15 on a very foggy, frozen Tuesday, that's the day, morning. I have a lecture at 11:30, but before then I'm gonna have breakfast, shower and hopefully do some work. So today I only have one lecture. It's on global hip hop, which is really interesting. The number of lectures you can have can really vary for an art student. So last term I had 3 lectures a week and they were generally all at 9 a.m. Whereas this term, for the first half, I have 5 lectures a week and then none of them are at 9 a.m. And then for the second half I only have 1 or 2. So it can vary quite a lot. But before then, I need to do some work. So I'm going to do some techniques of composition tute work because I have a tutorial for that later today. So as you watch me doing some work, I'll explain what techniques is. So techniques is all about composing in the style of another composer and trying to follow certain rules and guidelines. So here I'm doing 16th century polyphony, which you can hear a sample of. Other techniques we have to do are 18th century string quartets and also 17th century figured bass. So now I'm on my way to my global hip hop lecture. It's 11:15, so it starts in 15 minutes. And I should hopefully make it there in time if I can find my bike. Where did I park it? Okay, I found my bike. Should hopefully make it there on time. Takes about 7 to 10 minutes probably to cycle to the music faculty from St. Hugh. It's probably one of the furthest parts away from Macmillan. Oh my god. Choose your. So in this lecture, the lecturer talked about how kind of hip hop came about and issues of globalization. And we watched this video, which was really cool. Hip hop is one of the kind of 5 what we call special topics we have to do this year, which are basically history modules but really specific. The other 4 we have to do are Richard Strauss representation of women, historically informed performance, Macho from the 14th century and Lasso from the 16th century. So as you can see, it's really varied. So we've just finished our first lecture. Well, our only lecture on hip hop, and now we're going to the common room to eat some lunch, and then I'll go to the library and do some work. On most days of the weeks I'll actually go back to college for lunch, but I was doing a lot of stuff in the centre of town today, so I just went across the road to Tesco and sat and ate with Johnny, who's the other musician at St. Hugh's. So it's about 2:20 and I'm on my way to go and get the bus to Schools Plus, which is a volunteering tutoring thing I do in a school called the Oxford Academy. I'm running late, so I'm going to have to cycle quickly. So it's about 10 to 3 and I am in Littlemore, which is probably about 4 miles outside Oxford city centre, and this is where I do volunteering. And I tutor a group of really great kids, and they can sort just their homework, so they can ask me anything really. I should probably clarify also at this point, this is probably my busiest day of the week, and I don't get much work done. Normally other days I do a lot more reading for our essay tutorials. Today is more lectures, tutorials, doing all the different activities. My days can really vary in what contact time I have and all the different things I do. So today is probably, I have the most contact time I would have in the week, but then when it comes to tomorrow I have no contact time whatsoever and I'm just left to your own devices, and I'll do some more reading, and tomorrow's probably I'll do a lot more tutorial work then. So I've just finished tutoring at the Oxford Academy. Now I'm on my way back to college because I have 2 tutorials. One techniques tutorial, which is half an hour, and then a keyboard skills tutorial, which is also half an hour. So it's about 3:45 and just got back to St Hugh's, and I'm going to put my mic up, go and get changed my cricket stuff because I cricket immediately after my tutorial, and now I need to run to my tutorial, eat an apple on the way, and then I've got cricket straight after. So I finished my tutorial at 6, cricket also starts at 6, a bit late, but it's fine. My tutorial's went okay, probably not the best though because keyboard skills is my absolute worst because I can't play the piano, and techniques are probably second worst, but it's fine. Everything kind of balances out because essay writing is not my thing and I much prefer the history topics. So I just got back at St Hugh's, it's about 8:15, 8:, and I missed dinner because of all the stuff, so I'm going to cook some pasta right now because I'm hungry and exhausted. So of course I forgot to buy pesto, so food is prolonged a bit more whilst I run to the newsagents to get some pesto. At least North Parade is only like literally at the back of St Hugh's College. Food is finally ready, it's probably about 9 PM now. I'm sitting eating with my friends here. St Hugh's are actually really lucky because we have quite big kitchens, so there is the possible option of cooking if you like. Normally I do go to Hull, but obviously I missed it today, so it's nice that I can cook my own food too, and I need to. So it's 9:30, I've just finished eating and everything, and it was nice to see some friends, and now I'm going to do a bit more analysis work before going to bed because I am really tired. I think it will be quite an early night tonight. So here is yet another time lapse of me working, and what you can hear is what I'm analysing. Generally in each week I'll have an essay to write for one of the special topics, 2 pieces of techniques to do, an analysis, so generally a sonata, and then keyboard skills to practice as well. You'll notice that I don't talk about performance because I haven't chosen performance as an option. It's completely optional at Oxford. Some people take it, but it's not compulsory. So it is 11:15 and I finished my analysis work, and the early night turned out to be not so early, but it's not too bad. And I'm exhausted. So I'm going to go to sleep, and I hope you enjoyed a day in my life. Any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll get back to you.